All right, welcome back. I've got my hand print and my slab is nice and floppy, right? It's not hard. I wrap it up in between to make sure that it stays nice and soft. I'm going to take my popsicle stick knife tool and using the sharp side, I'm going to gently and as best as I can start to cut out the clay on the line that I traced. And I'm only going to do small sections at a time, so it's easier for me to cut. If I try to cut the whole thing all at once, it just is going to be a mess. So I'm going to do this little section at a time and cut pieces away. Let me move this a little bit closer so we have a little bit easier time seeing what's going on. All right. And I'm not making exactly my hand. I'm just trying to get as close as I can. So I'm going to just go up this finger and remove that section of clay. I'm going to go around this finger. And remove that section of clay. Little by little, we'll be able to cut this out. If you're having a hard time being able to hold this popsicle stick knife tool, another tool that can also help you is a butter knife. So if you have a butter knife in your kitchen, that is also helpful to cut things out. I don't have a butter knife here in the studio. I just have my popsicle stick. So I'm going to use my popsicle stick. Okay, and go around and cut that section off. Oh, you see the hand is starting to come out. All right, and then my last one. Okay, so now I've cut my hand out. All of my extra clay I'm going to use for another project. So I need to make sure I keep my clay nice, and I'm going to take my sponge that's in my bucket of water. I'm going to wet my clay, keep it nice and wet, and we can use this for our next project. Squish it together, and we're going to add that back to the bag because this will become something else. All right. We've got our hand cut out, and we need to think about how we're actually going to be touching this. So if it's going to be up like this, you don't want any sharp edges where you're going to be reaching inside the dish. So just gently with the finger, we're just going to touch the corner. Don't push, just touch the corner and let it slide around on your finger. And what that's going to do is it's just going to softly round that sharp edge. Okay, no pushing, no stabbing it, just gently touch and run your finger along that edge. And it's going to make all of the hard, bits go down and be a little bit smoother. And if you want, you can flip it over and do it to the other side. Okay, there's that one. And I am going to flip mine over and do it to the other side. Why not? I'm already here. I'm not doing too much, just a little bit, just enough so when the clay is fired, I don't accidentally hurt myself because it becomes sharp. The clay becomes stone, and if it's super sharp, it feels kind of like a knife and it'll hurt you. So you want to make sure you just gently touch it. Okay, so I'll have you join me in the next video, and I'll teach you how to turn that into this. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.